The NFL is in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
7 yards there and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
By the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Makes the score Eagles 8, 49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 2nd and 9. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Brings up
2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early.
There he goes left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
2nd and 6.
Toss right side to Pacheco. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Yellow, yellow.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow. 43. 43. Yellow, yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, That's a win for that play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed, a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Right to the air is Jackson. And right away, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
And they'll begin by running the option. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Play action. Here's Hurts. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. Olamide Zaccheaus from 8 yards out. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
No touch. Hey, let's go.
They'll start with the option. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? And finally marked down at the 23. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. They go play action with Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 18.
No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it, and there's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3, psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 75 yards. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No touch.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Down back at the 42.
No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Swift going to try up the middle. And some room to work. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about 1 yard, if that. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Hey, let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 45-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On the option left, it's Hurts.
At the 17.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Swift. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try it now with Swift. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Prescott to throw on 4th. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
63.
He'll look to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught. Smith. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
For an Eagles.
No touch.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No touch.
On first down, Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Eagles 6.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14. Eagles 6.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
No touch.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Here's Pollard again. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
The kick
Aubrey
is
good with a PAT.
Makes
And the lead is
score
up to
Cowboys
15 now.
21, Eagles 6.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at the 20. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
Hurts.
at the 28-yard line.
Man open left side is Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
That's good.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
On second down, Swift. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Makes it third
Back to
and
throw.